Om asatu ma sadgamaya tamasho ma jyotirgamaya mrityur ma amritangamaya avir mayedhi rudro yatte dakshinam mukham te namang pahi nityam te namang pahi nityam. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. O Lord, lead us from the unreal to the real. Lead us from darkness to light. Lead us from death to immortality. And evermore shine in our hearts with your resplendent face. Om peace, peace, peace. So we are reading Shanti Gita, 6th chapter, 36th verse we ended. There, the concluding verse was very important after discussing so much of Māyā and its existence and in how it came up. The conclusion is on verse number 36 is that it is satta-hīna-rūpatvāt. Māyā-nāsti. There is no Māyā. Though you see this world and we say that it is created by Māyā, but in reality there is no Māyā. What ground of that reasoning? What is the reason of that? Satta-hīna-rūpatvāt. It has no satta, existence of its own. It is a borrowed thing. The borrowed existence of the Satchidananda, he takes up and appears like this. Without Brahman, Māyā cannot exist. Therefore, he has no satta, the reality, by its own. Therefore, that is one reason. That's why Māyā is not ultimate truth. Satta-hīna-rūpatvāt, avastutvat. It is not a bostu, it is not a tangible object. When I am here with my mind, and mind goes, and this goes away. This Māyā does not remain. Its happiness, its misery, its soul, its anger, its frustrations, its fun, its joy, its beauty, its ugliness, nothing remains. So there is no bostu. Bostu-hīnatvāt. Avastutvat. It is no bostu. No object of tangible existence. Anātma-tvāt. It is not the Atman. It is not the self. It is and jagat-nāsti. It is jada, matter. So because of these four reasons, here the conclusion has been drawn that Māyā na osti iti niścinu. Ascertain yourself that there is only truth remains is Satchidananda Brahman and not Māyā. Māyā appears, so long mind is here, Māyā disappears as the mind merges into the truth. So try to think this way and make it certain the nature of Māyā, then you will not be affected by it. You live in the Māyā and analyze this way. Its existence is only an appearance on the ground of Satchidananda Brahman. So you have no satta of its own. It is all vastu. It is not a tangible object or a reality. Therefore, it has no existence. Third, it is not the self, capital self, unchanging self. It is not like that. And it is jada, it is matter. Very good 4 points to Vedanta student can every day think. Look at the world in this 4 aspect, 4 perspective. Spiritual practice for Vedanta student, seeing anything in the world, he will bring this 4 argument. As it is reality, is it its own nature? What you are seeing, is it its own nature? The rope is the real, and snake has come over it. Snake has no satta, no existence at all. But you feel, you cry, you weep in the fear. Does not mean that the rope is there, snake is there, so Maya is there, it is your just misconception. There is nothing as such. And it is not a bostu, because rope is the only bostu. Bostu means the reality. And it is not the self. Self is always unchanging. But this Maya changes every day its form, its shape, its size, its nature, changing. And it is jada. Jada means it is matter. It is not conscious. It is not consciousness, it is jada, it is matter. Now, that is the verse we read the other day. Now, we will go to the verse number 37. And first we chant that verse. Māyā-nāsti, jagat-nāsti, Māyā-nāsti, jagat-nāsti, nāsti jīvas-tathā-iśvaraḥ, nāsti jīvas-tathā-iśvaraḥ, kevalaṃ brahma-mātra-tvāt, kevalaṃ brahma-mātra-tvāt, svapna-kalpa-iva kalpanā, svapna-kalpa-iva kalpanā. Beautiful. Therefore, conclusion is that Māyā-nāsti. There is no Maya. Maya no usti. Maya does not exist. Then what is this world? You see? Jagat-nāsti. This world does not exist. Nasti jiva. You say, I am jiva, individual soul. My suffering, my pain, you don't exist. Jiva, no jiva. And you have no jiva. The Lord has created this world. There is no God. See? It's the very highest Vedanta. Nastivad, those who don't believe in God, they can come here to understand this. There is no God, because it is not there. Because jiva is not there. If the son is not there, how shall you call it father? If this creation is not there, who has created called Ishvara? How can you say Ishvara is there? There is no Ishvara. That's why Vedanta does not accept your avatar or Ishvara, even all the gods and goddesses. Okay, it is up to pure mind, but it is mind. Reject. That's not the ultimate truth. So the Vedantic conclusion is very, very firm. And this ajāta-vada almost, no? Ultimate truth is that this world is not there, it is never created. It is you are only thinking in your imagination, so long you are seeing it. Kevalaṃ brahma-mātra. Then what is this? It's only Brahman. Brahman alone is there. And then, am I seeing what is seeing? You are seeing dream. Svapna-kalpa-iva kalpanā. This is your imagination. As you imagine in your dream, the entire dream world, and you cry and weep and smile and dance and eat and sing and whatever you do, so long you do it is there. It is like that dream, a longer dream. This is a daydream, that's a night dream. Vedanta suggests that you understand your night dream, not true. But spiritually, achievement will be there when you understand this is also a daydream. It has no absolute existence. Only Brahman exists. So, this is the conclusion of Vedanta. Māyā-nāsti, there is no Maya to delude us. There is no jiva. No jiva is there who will be deluded. There is not the person who is holding the Maya, the Ishvara, God, who created. No. Then what is there? Kevalaṃ brahma-mātra. That exists. That is the Brahman. Absolute existence, absolute consciousness, absolute blessedness. No? That is the only reality. And then whatever you see, think. It is all like the dream. Night dream and daydream. Svapna-kalpa-iva kalpanā. This is a kalpana, an imagination, fantasy. It's a fantasy of your mind. It is your fantasy. their philosophy eko-jiva-vad, meaning I am only the only one jiva and I have created this whole universe. Baba, you are such a powerful person. Well, yes. Don't you create in your dream the entire world? Who creates your entire dream world? The sun there, the road, the traffic, thousands of cars in the traffic, you are jam-packed there, you are fighting, you are angry, another person reacting one way, you are hungry, you are getting to a feast and this. Wow, where does it come from? Is it real? Because you see that? Now analyze. If that is not, that is your mind has created, this is your mind has created. But one distinction is there, we have to discuss a little bit. In your dream, night dream, you create yourself. You create everything. You create yourself in the dream and all the dream activities, dream people, dream food, dream river, dream freeway, dream sky, dream stars, dream galaxies, dream moon, dream sun, whatever you say, you created. There is no one has gone there to create your dream. Is it not? Do anyone disagree on this point? You cannot. It is not a question of belief, but it is your own experience you are doing every day. Now, this has been created by what? That was created by not your mind. There is a cosmic mind. Cosmic mind has created this jagat, this daytime daydream. It is his daydream. And you, me, are all created by that cosmic mind. As your mind creates yourself in the dream, your mind creates all the friends and enemies and whatever. Similarly, that Ishvara, he has created by in his dream. He is dreaming, cosmic mind's dream. And therefore, we all see the same sun. You also say sun, I also say sun. No? But you like the sun, I dislike the sun. That is our individual problem. Understand? God has created the beautiful roses, flowers, chirping of the bird, morning sunrise, full moon night. Everything is beautiful. Also, horrible something, it has been created. And had we been in the state of mind, it is a cosmic mind's play, I will not be affected. But I am getting affected. It is called I am projecting my attachment or aversion to that. God has created one object, equal for everyone. But I like you, you dislike it. Someone hates it, someone wants to kill another person. The person who someone is going to kill, that person is loved by someone else. So why so much variety of experiences? Because it is called jīvas-tathā-iśvaraḥ. In the Panchadasi, the text is very importantly mentioned here. Ishvara-tathā-iśvaraḥ, the duality created by God, as if in his cosmic dream, he is dreaming this. As we dream in our small dream, in our individual, it is a cosmic dream. And as in your own dream, all the people who are working, they are following your instruction. You do not know that. You are getting afraid of a tiger, but your mind has created the tiger, and mind has created the tiger should chase you. And then you are running, and you will be caught by the tiger, and you will cry out, and then dream will break. So every planning is, you are the planner. Your mind is the planner. It's a very deep analysis of dream. Experience gives this understanding about this creation, where we are now. As you are the prime person, you are in the position of Ishvara, who created the entire dream world of yours, and every action of the dream people, every action of a dream animal, every car, whatever, it is your planning. You are the producer. You are the playwright. You are the actor. playwright, actor, producer, everything is you, your mind. Think it very seriously. Who else is there? Do you suggest anyone enters into your mind that time? No? Or yes? It is only you. Similarly, in the cosmic mind, he dreams. It is his dream. And we are all moving around this according to the cosmic will. That's why it is called, it's a big sadhana. No? I am the instrument, you are the machinist, you are the machine man. No? I am the engine, you are the driver. No? Because it is all we are seeing, we are doing. But it is under the plan of cosmic imagination of the Ishvara. But what happened in this creation, why I am getting involved into it? God has created. I could have been all the instrument. I need not have to participate into any it. Because I also am having my own ignorance. No? Jīvas-tathā-iśvaraḥ. I create a duality. There I think I like the purple color. You like the yellow color. I like this person. I dislike that person. My ego is attaching, detaching. Objectively, it's the same thing. So this is the point. Suppose there is our classical example in the scriptures they give. Suppose a young girl is moving in the street. An old guy sitting over there who lost his daughter, seeing that daughter in the heart of that old man, he thinks, she looks like my daughter. And he immediately goes to that emotion of loss of the daughter. Daughter is dead and this and that. He cries, no? He feels so much emotional. Another person looking at that, he says, my sister is going. Someone lustfully looking at her, seeing something else, no? Object remaining the same, experiences are becoming different because of the mental attitude. And that mind is polluted or pure. So similarly, here is double action is happening. God has created one thing, and if we go to the mind of God, we can purify ourselves, then we will not be affected. It is God's play going on. Ramakrishna says, who are you? Oh, so much suffering. Ramakrishna says, who is suffering? Then he said, I am suffering. Well, who are you? You are coming from where? It is God's world. God has created. God is playing with God. Who are you now in between? Because my ego is popping up and my attachment, my dislike, is coming. So that's why this is the explanation. This world is going on so magically because that is the reason that we are attached to something, detached to something, likes and dislikes, all our joys and suffering, because my ignorant mind is in the play. Above all, God's cosmic ignorance. God's cosmic ignorance is beautiful. Everything is beautiful. Like a painter, the artist, they prepare the entire good, bad, so many things. But for a painter, it is great joy. Even it is painted this way or that way, painter is always happy because of his creativity. No? Sometimes the painter creates a lovely spiritual theme. Sometimes it is very violent, torturous painting. No? You can do that. But if you look from the eye of a painter, everything is his fun. God's fun of creating this way. But why you get involved? Who are you? Why are you entering into it? We cannot help. Because we have our own agenda, own ignorance, and that is playing. So that's called dual superimposition. God has created one, and one I am imposing on that. So, how to get out of this? Simple. Purify the mind. And you can be in a state when there is no mind. Then you are free. Every day. When you go to deep sleep, there is no mind. Mind almost dies. Mind goes to sleep. And at that point, where is your happiness? Where is your misery? Where is this world? World of happiness, misery, fear, anxiety, worry, where does it go? It evaporates into void. If one can go by samadhi to that state, by spiritual practice purifying, they are called the rishis, the seers of truth. That's why they are unperturbed. As we are talking about just now, sukheshu, dukkeshu, anudvigno mana, sukheshu, vigata-spriha, vītarāga, bhaya-krodha, sthito-di, muni-uśyate. He is called a muni. His mind is set in perfect poise. Who is that? Sthito-di, muni-uśyate. Dukkeshu anudvigno mana. Dukkha comes, suffering comes, I don't care. It is happening in Maya. Vedanta says it is happening in body. The body is suffering, but it is not me. Anyhow, they get out of it. Dukkeshu anudvigno mana. You will not get anxiety. And sukheshu, happiness comes, you are jumping with happiness. No, it is nothing. It is also a momentary thing. It's come, it will go. You don't identify with this or that. So that is the point is reached when one can think that māyā-nāsti, jagat-nāsti, nāsti jīvas-tathā-iśvaraḥ, kevalaṃ brahma-mātra-tvāt, that svapna-kalpa-iva. This is all kalpanā, imagination, like a dream. As we dream, so it is a dream, a bigger dream, cosmic dream, and we are all identifying ourselves in that dream, and we are interacting. What you are saying?
No, my question is that if the cosmic mind is dreaming, then the cosmic mind is dreaming himself also.
Of course.
The dream is sure.
But he is not bound because he is the powerful person.
No, still he is dreaming himself. He is
And there is
dreaming himself also.
That
So
mean-
the way in my dream, I dream other people and myself also.
he also dreaming. He knows. We do not know. When we dream, it is me only. There is no one. Me has become my friend. Me has become my enemy. Me means my mind has become all this form. It is my mind has taken the form. Similarly, here God has taken all the form. In that dream, compare that to, just think about that, what happens. In the dream, there is no one but me alone. Every inch of the road, every object, limited object, anything it is nothing but my mind, means me. I have split myself into myself there one, and all the objects, and also the real observer behind. I saw the dream. When you saw your mind, there is an observer also. And that observer is untouched. Aishvara, God, is untouched. But when he dreams, he comes down into the level of, in a creativity, in a subtle level, in the mental level. That's why you call it cosmic mind. So in that cosmic mind level, this activity goes on, and it is God only. It is God only, he has become everything. That's why Vedanta also says it is nothing but God. What to read more? If we can take one verse and dive deep into this thought, here you get the entire science of Vedanta. And a way to get out of it also, this and freedom from this bondage has been mentioned. Think that it is like that dream as is happening there. Here is also that. Only because of my mind and my attachment, likes and dislikes, that's why I am suffering. Brahma-jnanis don't suffer. They live in the world, but they're always free because they know it is just an appearance. It is not true. True is Brahman. True is God. They term in the loving term God, or Vedantic term Brahman, or Atman, Paramatman, Shuddha, Buddha, Mukta, nitya, all this terminology are nirvikalpa, aham nirvikalpo, nirakara rūpa. What do you say? Aham nirvikalpo, Shankaracharya, no? Nirakara rūpo, vibhutvaca sarvatra sarvendriyanam, nirvana satakam. So I am that reality, not this. Identifying not with this body and its associate thing in the world. So beautiful word, no? And also if you analyze, then take these four ideas who are just in the 36 verses, that anitya-tvāt, anitya, in that impermanent object, you are putting the idea of it is nitya, it is there. And say from the heavenly abode to the ground in this world, these are all nitya. That's why people are working day and night to be happy, because they think that it will, I will remain here. I will remain here forever, as it were. People are, every arrogant person, what they are doing, look at that. Putin has put in his army, what is it called, the military general, he has put some very brutal person to act on Ukraine. See? That is the mindset. But they never think that I will remain, I am Putin, I will rule the world, I will do that, no? And at the cost of whatever is it. So here, all this objective universe is not permanent, but we are thinking it is permanent. That is the one anitya, or suchi. It is all not pure. Only pure is God. And everything is defiled. But we think these objects as pure. And where there is no happiness, we are all trying to see happiness there, or sukha. And which is not the Atman. We are making that I am the body, I am the mind, I am the ego, identifying. So in these four ways we can make ourselves free from it. So the 37th verse which he read, māyā-nāsti, there is no cosmic ignorance like māyā. Jagat-nāsti, the universe is not there. Jīvas-tathā-iśvaraḥ, jiva, there is no individual soul. And tathā-iśvaraḥ, so also there is no God. Hi-bhava, there is no God. How will be God? God is there because if you say God's creation, if there is no God, no jiva, no where from comes the God even? So there is no God. That's why sometimes it is called, they believe that this atheistic idea, there is no God. But everything continuing in the relative plane, we will have to say God is there. But we are talking from a very high platform. This verse, when you read, don't bring it down to our level. Then will be all confusion. Then people will do all types of nasty things. Well, there is no God. There is no good. There is no bad. And there is no good, there is no bad, not for me or you. It is a very high level. We have realized God. For them there is no good, bad. But in our heart of hearts, we have attachment, we have aversion, we have likes, we have dislikes. So it is not for us. But it is to think about that. What is the ideal? So therefore, as kevalaṃ brahma-mātra-tvāt, as Brahman alone is the only reality or existence, the universe, individual soul and God are all mere imaginations. They are imaginations like that of svapna-kalpanā, like that of a dream. So, this is 37. Now, it's continuing the same verse, explaining in little more explanation. Ekaṃ vaktuṃ na yogyaṃ tat ekaṃ vaktuṃ na yogyaṃ tat dvitīyaṃ kuta iṣyate dvitīyaṃ kuta iṣyate saṃkhyā-ābaddhaṃ bhaved-ekaṃ saṃkhyā-ābaddhaṃ bhaved-ekaṃ brahmani tanna shobhate brahmani na shobhate ekaṃ vaktuṃ na yogyaṃ. You cannot say there is one. If you say one, Ramakrishna said, you have the idea of two. So long you say one, you must have some idea of two. You say two, means you have an idea of one. So you cannot vaktuṃ, you cannot say that ekaṃ. Brahman is ak. We say that Brahman is one. But you cannot say that. You are not competent to say Brahman is alone, one. Then what will you say? Don't say. Whatever you say, you make a mistake. You create confusion. Don't say. Only feel, experience. Say, na yogyaṃ. Now, if ekaṃ vaktuṃ na yogyaṃ, you cannot talk about the ultimate truth as one. What the question of dvitīyaṃ? Where is there two? Where there is many? Where there is varieties? Saṃkhyā-ābaddhaṃ. You are making it bound by the numerical bondage. 1, 2, 3, 4. These are bound by the number. So you are binding the absolute into this idea of numerical bondage. No? It is 1, it is not 2. Why are you saying all these things? You are creating more confusion. So Vedanta, that's why ultimate experience people cannot say anything. The speech stops there. Brahmani tanna shobhate. It does not remain or it does not befit. It is not befitting in the Brahman consciousness. Talking about one, talking about two, making it bound in the numerical order. This type of conventional words does not go there in Brahman. Saṃkhyā-ābaddhaṃ bhaved ekaṃ brahmani tanna shobhate. Even you cannot say it is one. See, it's which platform they are talking about. We are saying the ekaṃ-eva advitiyaṃ Brahma. There is only one, not two. That's why they can express as much they can say. Upanishads are the expressions of that which cannot be expressed. That's why they have gone up to that far. Ekaṃ advitiyaṃ. Ekaṃ, only one. If you say one, you might have some idea of two. That's why say advitiyaṃ, not two. Not many. So, saying one way one, at the same time to create this conception, if you say one, there is something else. No, there is no other thing. That's why these Upanishads are expressive in the possible way. But ultimately, they say, whatever you say, it is a wrong description of that what is Brahman is. So, ekaṃ vaktuṃ na yogyaṃ. So there says 38 verse 33. Brahman does not deserve to be referred to as one. Normally we say, no, Brahma ekaṃ eva advitiyaṃ Brahma. We normally, when we describe Brahman, we say that. But this verse, Krishna is Bhakti Guru, but he is Vedanta Guru. You Hare Krishna people will get mad here. No Ishvara, if you say. But Vedanta, we are very fortunate. We can take no Ishvara, we can take Ishvara. We can also sing in the name of Ishvara, dance in the name of Ishvara, and get good prasad from Krishna prasad. But that's why it is beauty of Vedanta. you become, otherwise you become one-sided. No? Ramakrishna said, Ami rase base thakbo. I will remain in rasa, means happiness, joy, and basa for control. No? That means I will enjoy everything. God the Absolute, God in the form, God appearing this way, it's God's leela going on. Take whatever way. Enjoy God. No? It's like having a candy. You put in your mouth and you put it on the right side, taste it, and left side, over the tongue, below the tongue. Enjoy whatever way you want to have it. Enjoy God in that way. So, the translation goes, Brahman does not deserve to be referred to as one. Wherefrom do you wish to see the duality in it? One makes it numerically limited, which does not befit in Brahman. One makes it numerically bound. No? It does not befit in Brahman. Then whenever you say one, you have some intention. Very fine level of thought is that you are thinking of two. Therefore, that again we come back to that story of the Baskali and Bardha. Baskali and Bardha. Who was the student? Baskali was the student, and Bardha was the student. Anyhow, one of them was the student, another teacher. The student went to ask to the teacher and said, Sir, I, with due humility, he came to the Guru carrying a heap of what you call the firewood, samit, they call firewood, and then put at the feet of the teacher and said, Sir, teacher understand he is coming in this way, means he is a student and humble, and said, Sir, I want to know about Brahman. Please teach us. Please tell me anything. Then, and the Guru didn't say anything, just simply sitting idle and not saying yes, no explanation. If you ask me, I will tell 1 hour lecture because I have not understood much. But here, he remained silent. And then after some time, a student is getting restless. No, I'm asking a question and he's not responding to me. And then again he said, Sir, you are silent, please tell me what Brahman is like. I want to experience that. I'm a student of yours, guide me. Boom. And third time, it's quite a long time passed like that. Again he asked the same question. And then at last the Guru said, Baskali, I was telling you all the time what is Brahman like. It is silence. You cannot say anything. I was teaching that, but you didn't get the point. You are thinking that I will talk so many things and I will describe Brahman as if Brahman is an object, no? You can describe this temple. It is so many feet length and width and this, and there is a wall, this picture, that picture, and there is pews. You can describe. Can you describe Brahman? How can you describe Brahman? He is infinite and there is no two. That who is second person, you talking? So that is that you don't try to make God bound in your numerical formula. 1, 2, many, infinite, all language. Any language you create, that you are disturbing the whole philosophy. Therefore, experience. Pratibodha viditam matam. It is you have to understand in your own experience, in every feeling and every emotion you feel, it is the presence of the divine, the joy, overflowing joy everywhere. Here, there, everywhere. And there people get merged into that. That's why their ego gets lost. That's called samadhi. Their ego gets lost into that cosmic consciousness. Until and unless one reaches there, this duality will remain and it is not Brahman. Na iho nana asti kinchana. So long you see Bahu, so long you see many, you are in ignorance. Na iho, in this reality, nana asti, not many. Absolutely, it is one and one without a second. And that much we can say. And beyond, I cannot. That is beyond our expression. So, ekam vaktuṃ na yogyaṃ tat-dvitīyaṃ kuta iṣyate. Brahman does not deserve to be referred as one. If you say it is two, how, where from do you wish to see the duality in the it, in this Brahman? That's why you can say he. We many times say he. It is he, it is she. It is any description you are limiting. It is gender. It is with 10 arms, with a 20-armed god or goddesses or 2-armed goddesses, or it's a cosmic Vishwa-rūpa, that one. Whatever you say, it is all you are limiting. The limitless. One makes it numerically limited, which does not befit it or Brahman as it is. Now, 38, 39, any question? Question is coming. So, let me, another 15 minutes are there. Okay. leśa-mātraṃ nahi dvaitam, leśa-mātraṃ nahi dvaitam, dvaitam na sahate śrutihi, dvaitam na sahate śrutihi, śabda-atītaṃ manotītaṃ, śabda-atītaṃ manotītaṃ, vākya-atītaṃ sadā-amalam, vākya-atītaṃ sadā-amalam, upamā-bhāva-hīnatvād, upamā-bhāva-hīnatvād, idṛśa-tādṛśo nahi, idṛśa-tādṛśo nahi. Leśa-mātraṃ, there is no trace of duality in Brahman. Leśa-mātra means less means trace, little something, little dot, little line. There is no such in hi-avināśitvāt. Dvaito na sahati śruti. In Brahman there is no dvaito, there is no duality, trace of duality. How must emphasize? And dvaitam na sahati śruti. Śruti means the Upanishad. Upanishad again and again reiterates this, that duality is not at all to be tolerated. It cannot tolerate. The Upanishadic truth always says it cannot tolerate duality. The truth, Brahman, or the Upanishad, this Upanishad means Upanishad sages, the realized people, or Shruti Upanishad. The Upanishad cannot tolerate the word duality. Śabda, why? Why it cannot tolerate? Śabda-atītaṃ, it is beyond all śabda. You say something to describe, to analyze, you say a few words, śabda, sound. But Brahman is śabda-atītaṃ. Brahman is beyond sound. Your sound cannot reach there. Śabda-atītaṃ, mano-atītaṃ. You will try to understand everything through your mental yardstick, no? What is our yardstick? Our greatest yardstick about Brahman is mind. Mind is the biggest thing you can think about. It can spread. It can go to the sun and 20 times come back, no? You can move it billion and miles, okay, mentally throw it and come back, no? It can do. But manātītaṃ, your mind is incapable of measuring this distance and it fails to measure it. It is beyond mind. Śabda-atītaṃ, manātītaṃ, vākya-atītaṃ. And it's because the speech, vakya, words, you cannot formulate any word and describe that. It is beyond, otita, otita, otita. then you will tell something where there is a comparison. You have to give some similar idea. You may say, this tree is like that of another tree. You give some parallelism. But there is no parallel. Upamā-bhāva-hīnatvād. There is no parallel of it, and you cannot cite any example. That it is like this, it is like that, it is like that. Still the Upanishad tried. Not the upamā-asti. So that Upanishad says there is no parallel example. You cannot give any example which will be close proximity to understand that. Still they say it is like the sunlight, the King Jyoti is Tava, that is Upanishad. What is that Jyoti during daytime? What is that Jyoti, light in daytime? Sun. What is the light when the sun is gone? Moon. When the moon is gone, then what? The stars. Then when the stars are gone, then what? Fire. And then fire is gone. No. Lamp. In a room, lamp. And then when the lamp is gone, lamp light is gone, then sound. Suppose, says light gets off. Then you say, hey, you are sitting there, all are sitting there. How do I communicate with you? Don't move. You can go to that corner and open the door. So sound, that is the object of knowledge. When that sound also goes, then touch. Hey, don't move. I am walking. So I am holding this and holding that and in the darkness and go to the door. No? And what is behind that? When that also goes, Atma-jyoti, the light which shines inside. That is the light. That's a beautiful analysis. But they're saying this light cannot illumine anything. There is no parallel. But they're trying to give us some examples so that we can understand a little bit. That's why they give example. But there is no upamā-bhāva-hīnatvād. iṣyate. It is like this or it is like that. This type of example, there is no such example. Nahi. So that's why leśa-mātraṃ. In it there is no trace of duality, and the Upanishad cannot tolerate the word duality because it is beyond sound, śabda-atītaṃ, beyond its all mental conception, māyā. It is beyond vakya, the speech. It is sadā-amalam. It never gets polluted. Amalam. Malam. It is malam is the pollution. It does not get polluted any time. Nothing can pollute this. They give the example. The sky cannot be polluted. Right? Fire. In one place, big fire. And you see that as if this space is all smoky. But sky does not get attached to the smoke or your whatever storm or rain or snow. It does not get affected. So it is like sky. That's why the example is like sky. But that example is totally wrong. If someone thinks like sky and think of sky, no. That's also duality. That's why I sometimes argue. People say, I don't like to worship God in a temple, like in a photograph. It's a photograph. You do your mental imagination. You think of Brahman, or Virat Brahman. What is your Brahman? Close your eyes, and Brahman is the horizon. No? As big? How much big you think? Think. So you are thinking of limited. This limitation you don't like, but you like that type of vague, limited space. Anyhow, so this is vākya-atītaṃ, mano-atītaṃ, sadā-amalam, upamā-bhāva-hīnatvād-īdṛśa-stādṛśo. There is no this or that. So there is not even a trace of duality in Brahman. The Upanishads cannot tolerate duality. It is beyond words, beyond mind, beyond speech, and is ever standless. As it is bereft of the concept of comparison, Brahman certainly cannot be expressed as like this or like that. Okay, so I end here. If any question. So these are the verses. Really, it is like we are reading Ashtavakra Gita or something like that. It is reading like Yoga-Vasishta like that. No? It is like talking about ajāta-vāda philosophy like that. It's closing to that. That's why these are the verses to be meditated for a student of Vedanta. They take these verses, they can one memorize and think on that one after another. The Vedanta meditation is of several types. This is also another type of meditation. Tattva-dhyāna, the meditation on tattva. Tattva means the truth. The Satchidananda Brahman reality. So, you have anything?
One question from online.
Okay, Nishan.
No.
The Nishan is a class. So we end the class here now and then we will go to the question answer. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Sri Ram Krishna Arpanamastu. Okay, the question is that for teenagers or someone younger, what could be some of the good sources to teach him about the foundations of our Sanatana Dharma and expose him to high ideals in our glorious spiritual tradition? Yes, what to do? Yeah, what book will be? You can ask them to read little bit of Swami Vivekananda. Very inspiring books of Swami Vivekananda. Depending on the nature of the boy or a girl, what type of tendencies, very rational mind, so reading that type of book will give him solve their questions. Main thing that when we talk to our younger people, we have to give some reason why it is so. Why shall I go to temple? Why shall I meditate? What is the benefit? And what is this God? What is it? There is no need of God in the young age. God is needed more in the troubled days, old age, health problem, some disaster comes. That time, but a young man is not facing those challenges. And they have their own world, they see the world this way. So to talk to them, you can just do a research. Go to Ramakrishna Vivekananda literature and you can find some books from there. But any book to give them self-confidence, to have faith in them and to lead a very honest, pure life, that inspiration can be drawn from many other books. In our Ramakrishna tradition, there's children's wing, there are many book sections. Our catalog, you can go to Vedanta catalog to find books, or you can go to advaitaashrama.com, there, and also Madras Math, what is called Chennai Math. Value education. It has now become very prominent. You can go to Delhi Center, our Ramakrishna Mission Delhi, and you can click there. They are working on this value education, how the values of life and values can be imparted into our life. Depending on the age, there will be much available. You have to research a little online. Another question, witness consciousness is duality. In Brahman there is no duality. Witness consciousness can see body, mind and world as not me. It is also still, silent and conscious. Why is it dual? Why is it dual? Because so long you say that you are the witness consciousness, you are seeing something. If you say, I am the witness consciousness and I am seeing my thought, that means you are living in the duality. But when, by observing this, your objective universe will dissolve, then witness consciousness becomes that absolute consciousness, which is the Brahman. But so long you see something, duality is there. I see you, yatra itara itarang pasyati, Shankaracharya, beautiful commentary. He says, yatra, so long, or wherever, you see itara itarang pasyati, itara itarang srinoti, itara itarang jighati, tat-dvitīyaṃ. So long you are seeing something, so long you are hearing something, so long you are meditating on something, that is a duality. Because there is, otherwise who is meditating on whom? Who is thinking of whom? So there is the range of duality. So that's why witness, so long you say witness consciousness, it is a technical term. So long you feel that you are observer and this is the observed universe, or you are observer and your mind is being observed. You are the observer, your intellect is functioning this way, determining this way, that you observe. Observer, observed. And like that your ego is also making finer level if you can go. That is also observer and observed. So these are the duality. But when this also will drop, who will be observer, who will be observed? There is no observer, there is no observed, nothing to observe. So observer and observer, seer and the seen. So long there is an object to see, you are an observer. So if this object can be eliminated, annihilated by spiritual practice, and only you can stand on your witness consciousness, then everything drops. What will remain? That absolute consciousness will remain. That's why it is dual. How to know if we have a glimpse of pure Brahman and beyond witness consciousness also? That need not have to be told by anybody. Bhagavan in the Bhagavad Gita, Arjuna said, in the bhaved-ekaṃ, if thousands of suns suddenly appear in the sky, Divi Surjo Sahasrasya, suppose in the morning one day you see 1,000 sun out of brilliance appeared. Will you say, hey, is there any sun? Will you put that question any time? It is an experience will be so overwhelming that you need not have to tell anybody. Even people come with a sword to kill you, they say, no, I have that experience. So when that experience comes, you will be filled with joy, bliss, and undisturbed personality, filled with all consciousness of the divine. You see the play, a different world will open up. But still, we'll have to continue. When comes, bojhe pran, bojhe jar. He will or she will understand whose heart is merged into that consciousness. That they will say, how is that? It cannot be expressed, so no one can describe that. Tomorrow is Karma. Oh, acha. Tomorrow then is our question nahi, no question. Tomorrow is a Wednesday, so my class is there. Okay, so tomorrow is the gospel class. So no question from the platform. Okay.
How can we grasp these teachings, Maharaj?
Oh, only analyzing the process they have given, and your Guru has given the mantra, repeat, mind becoming clear, purer and purer, it will have these questions spontaneously come, and its solution also will become. Because it is, as we say, mind pure, nothing, no secret. Spirituality is very simple. Then the mind becomes clear. Then you see things true and true. If the glass is clear, I see things clear. If the glass is hazy, the thing will be here, I see it hazy. When it is clouded more, I cannot see anything. Even with wearing the glass, I see nothing. So similarly, it is spiritual practice and day and night to think that we live in the body consciousness. Why so low in our body consciousness? Let us lift our mind another level. But it pulls us down, no? To push it up all the time. How? By lofty thought. śabda-atītaṃ, vākya-atītaṃ. So all the beautiful words we read, to contemplate on one word. Whole day you are reading Gita, on the meaning of the Gita. Let the mind dwell day and night on the meaning of this. So how to boost the mind from the plane of mundane plane to something, and it will happen. It has happened to so many sages, saints. They are like us, ordinary people. No one is born forever from the Brahma-জ্ঞানী. Everyone struggle like us. So we have to struggle and keep the mind in a lofty thought. That is the major thing. And gradually, day by day, inch by inch, we do not know how much cloud has gathered around my mind. No. So don't worry about that. Don't think that I have a deep cloud, thick cloud or less cloud. Just I do my business. And let their mind under... So that's what we should try to rescue ourselves, no? By this. Be positive. Never take the negative idea. Oh, I'm bad because my thought is going on. No, that is gone. It's the mind's business. But I will hold on. I will do my best. I ignore that. Be mentally strong. And mind gets weak because of this negative thinking. We have thought negative thinking so many, from childhood till today, how many positive thoughts we got the opportunity to absorb. So many negative thoughts. And negative thoughts means we are spiritual life. In this life, negative thought is minus God thought. Minus God thought is a negative thought. Let us define this way, how my negative thought means. But we have been, say, we are in our age of 20, 30, 40, no? What we did 40 years. 40 years time, how much time we talk of something which is transcendental, which is pure, which is birthless, which is deathless, an entity of mind. I have been taught from my childhood. Yeah, study, get this, have this, grow this, do this, grab this. All have been taught to hold on to the world. And now, I say, I want to know, this is all Maya. Huh? They will say, now you are leaving me, I will catch you. So they run after us and they grab our neck and try to drown us. But we should not be frightened with that. This is I created it, I will uncreate it. I once created it, not knowingly, but I will uncreate it. That's okay, it's me. So be strong, be powerful, keep positive thinking, and that will happen. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. So see you tomorrow in the evening.